Hey guys, what is up? I had a chance to go in England, see Ilaria Armeni training in her gym, follow up a little bit her training routine and hear what it's like to compete in the women's physique. She came in 4th place at the Romania Muscle Fest and also after that went to the Arnold Classic. So I hope you guys can watch this video all the way to the end, hear more about her, what she has to say, and go follow her on Instagram. Thank you.
So my bodybuilding journey started with a different federation actually. So my very first competition it was May 2017 with Napa, and I've entered this regional qualifier for training figure. I really did enjoy it. It was a really good experience, and I knew straight away that bodybuilding was something I really loved. I needed to obviously improve and develop a few things, but I really put my head down and worked my way up there.
Good.
I carried on stage and training and competing, with NABA until 2019. So I did win with that federation the world title, the universal title, and obviously in my pro card. But after that, I knew I wasn't more. NABA has been a great point of start. I absolutely loved my journey, my experience with them. But everybody that is into bodybuilding knows that IFBB is the federation that you have to aim for.
Okay.
Is the one that brings you to the Olympia.
Right. That's right.
So it's the top of bodybuilding.
Can you tell me more? How is it different? How is it different from bodybuilding?
It's like stepping up with your career. Really.
Yeah.
If I have to compare that to a normal job, if you like. The federation, NAPA is more like a small family. Yeah, it's still an international competition, still an international show, but it's smaller compared to what IFBB is.
Yeah.
And I think the standard with IFBB is much higher, and you do feel the competition now more compared to other federations.
It's well known, and I feel like all the best competing.
It is, indeed. And you see, when you say and you compete with IFBB and you do enter a competition, and you might say, oh, I only arrived 12, I only arrived 10. Yes, but those were the best 10 athletes
It means
in the
something.
world. And you don't get that standard in any different federation. Bodybuilding has so many, there are loads,
Yeah.
but IFBB standard is something that you will never find anywhere else. And that's why I really wanted to move into this federation. If I want to do this sport, I want to be, with the highest organization, and it doesn't matter if I don't place, high positions straight away. Hopefully one day I will. Hopefully one day I'll make my name more popular and people know more about it. But it's a great point of start. A 10th position, 7th position, or 4th position with IFBB is still really
It is good. You should be proud of yourself. Can you tell me more about the judging criteria in women's physique?
Yeah. Obviously, the standard changed. I think they are kind of developing year by year. I think they might look different criteria every year, and it's something that I'm still sort of learning myself, if you like. I think I noticed, for example, last year they were perhaps looking a little bit more into conditioning rather than this year. I felt going to my last competition that perhaps they were looking a little bit more into the mass with the athletes. But for myself it's a learning curve, if you like.
Yeah.
And I really hope the next time I'll be competing I can bring a better package. And you see, I have never asked judges feedback in the past because I always felt that I could gain what I was missing, what I was lacking of, and I could work my way to better.
That's right, and you felt like you kind of knew what was
I kind
missing.
of knew, but because I really want to do well in this generation, this year for the first time I actually did ask the judges feedback.
Good.
And it did help very much. Obviously, they were enforced what my thoughts were, and obviously they told me that I need to draw a little bit and to put on some more muscle mass, if you like.
Yeah.
But I also got really nice feedback saying that my symmetry and my proportions are really good. So if I can actually grow, maintaining the line of the moment, it will be really good. So there are some pro feedback, and obviously there are some things where I need to work on.
Yeah.
But it's always good for athletes, to actually get those feedbacks, because it's the only way you can improve. And it's a way to liaise with judges and knowing better what really they are looking for.
That's right.
And understanding better what criteria they are working on.
So last year you competed Romania Muscle Fest Pro.
That's right, that was my vote.
Yeah, you came in 4th place. That was a really big thing.
That's right.
Can you tell more about the preparation and with what kind of expectations you went into the show?
Well, it's the same year that I have gained my pro card with IFBB, because I got my IFBB pro card in May 2021, and then I had a decision to make. Either I was going to take a year off and then compete next year, and obviously have my pro debut in 2022, or looking for a competition within the same year and just go for it straight away. And on the back of my mind, I knew I wasn't quite ready yet, and perhaps would have been better wait for it a little bit longer. But I was really, happy to see how, to feel that feeling, to be there on the stage with all those athletes, which until a week earlier, I was actually following on further media, on social media, thinking, I really wish I could meet them one day, what could
Yeah.
So I decided to go for my pro debut the same year, and that's what I did. And that when I looked at dates, and the Romanian Muscle Fest obviously was the last competition of the year, and I decided to enter that. Obviously, there wasn't lots of time for me to go, proper on a full off season, try to gain lots of muscle mass and to change a lot of my physique. But I still, worked out, what sort of trainings I could have worked on, my diet, supplements and everything, and just make my way there. On the day when I arrived to Romania and I saw athletes, the list was really long because we were 25 of us in the class.
Yeah.
It was a really, really big line.
And they had a lot of great competitors there.
The standard, I was going to say, the standard was absolutely great. And Truly speaking, I didn't see myself making top 10 that day. So I was inside myself gutted because I thought it's my pro debut. It would have been nice to get, you know, the top 10. But looking at all the athletes today, I don't think that is going to happen.
Yeah.
But I felt inside myself a real good feeling, like just the joy to be there on the place.
Yeah.
I felt like a baby on a candy shop because it's something that you work all the year around so hard, and then that day finally comes and you are surrounded with amazing athletes that are like the same mind of yourself. They have the same dream, the same thoughts. So that was like a beautiful place to be in.
You felt like you were at home. You found at home.
Absolutely, yes.
That's
Yes.
awesome. Can you tell us like about the vibe in the competitions? Like, is there any kind of combination with different like other competitors, or is it like everyone's just focusing on that?
You see, backstage, you gain both feelings. What I mean by, obviously, it's a competition, and everybody is there for a purpose, which is winning. So everybody look at each other, and you know that they are there to compete against each other. And you know, as much as you like that person, you want to win against that person. However, there are some athletes that they are really nice. So at the same time, it's a really nice environment. So you see actually lots of friendship going around. So you know, if there is an athlete that perhaps didn't bring dumbbells or didn't bring elastic band, you know, to actually warm up, you find lots of solidarity, if you like. So actually, you know, helping each other every day. So it's you have both feelings. You help each other, yet you want to win against each other. You know, but it's a nice environment.
It is. I think it's important because in the end, you are the only ones who understand each other. I can understand like what you're going through, what it's like to compete in women's physique. And you are the ones who understand like what's really going on behind that stage, you know. So I think it's important to have that community, you know.
It is absolutely.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we all train for a reason. We all want to win in our class.
That's right.
And you know, I come from different backgrounds, and I come from different sort of sports, if you like. And sports I did in the past, they were really physical, if you like, because I did martial arts, I did boxing.
Yeah.
So the competition, it was actually very physical. So you really were competing against your rival, you know, really in a physical way, if you like. Like bodybuilding is completely different because you just line up next to each other. You don't even touch each other.
I know.
Yet you are there and you just try to perform, you know, better than the competitors on your sides, and you know, it's just in few seconds you just have to give the very best.
Definitely. So after Romania, what was the next show you did?
So after Romania, I really wanted, my dream, it was to do the New York Pro, but I know it was quite heavy to go. It was coming up in May, and you know, there wasn't really much time in between. I knew I wouldn't be ready. Plus, there were still a little bit of traveling restrictions going towards USA. So I just thought perhaps I should have, you know, left that competition this year and maybe focus on a different date, and then maybe leave New York Pro for maybe next year or some other time.
Easy. Come on. All the way up, come on. Good. Let's get it, come on, finish it.